Welcome to DEMOCREPUBLIX, where we cover the real news that matters to we the people. Senate unanimously approves amendment banning Chinese gain-of-function research. Following Friday's bombshell revelation that Dr. Anthony Fauci has supported gain-of-function research, even arguing of the risk, which include a worldwide pandemic caused by a potential lab accident, were outweighed by the potential benefits to humanity. It's worth revisiting a vote that quietly took place earlier this week in the Senate. Senator Rand Paul has been arguing with Dr. Fauci about the merits of the research and whether they're outweighed by the risk of deadly lab leaks for weeks now. He memorably took the good doctor to task during a hearing of the Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee, hectoring over his prior support for gain of function in China, to which Dr. Fauci insisted that was not the case, and what he was lying about. Now, come to find out, in 2012, he actually wrote a paper, a microbiology paper, where he talked about the benefits outweigh the risk of gain of function research, and then coincidentally, the mainstream media was silent when just days ago Senator Paul proposed an amendment that would ban the use of federal money to support gain-of-function research in China. But I should add that it's already banned. It's just the head of I think the NIH can sign off on it and get the gain-of-function research, which Fauci was the head of, and he actually signed off on to give the money for the gain-of-function research. But an effort that hasn't garnered widespread support in the Democrat-dominated body for obvious reasons. But despite this, the amendment received unanimous support and was attached to the bill. Quote, "We may not know whether this rose out of Wuhan lab, but I think gain-of-function research, where we take a deadly virus, sometimes much more deadly than COVID, and then we increase transmittability to mammals, is wrong." In the 2014, NIH stopped all this research. I'm using the same definition to say any gain-of-function research should not be funded in China with U.S. taxpayer dollars, and I recommend a yes vote. And so it passed unanimously, which I'm very surprised of, because we all know China bought and paid for a lot of our senators. So I'm stunned for once. They finally did the right thing. We'll see if they don't make another type of amendment where all they got to do is get another signature from a Dr. Fauci type figure, and we'll see what happens. But hopefully we won't be funding research like this anymore. And I remember back in the day listening to Alex Jones, and Alex Jones used to talk about all the time. He talked about these research labs, that what would happen if this stuff leaked from a lab, and people, and that's why I believe he's one of the first people they try to ban off of social medias, because he was actually, even though he tend to go off the handle and say some crazy things, but more times than not, his stuff is backed by facts, and that's what they're afraid of. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and check out democrepublix.com for the latest in news. Until next time.